everybody. Namaste. So I'm sitting down to do an evening golden hour video for you guys. It's l'heure exquise. I just love saying that. C'est l'heure exquise, et quand c'est l'heure exquise, il faut profiter. Oh, I just locked up my cat again. He comes up to the window like mad at me when I do that. Maybe you could just chill, Magic. I'm tempted to show you guys him. But anyway, no, let's just stay focused. We're doing a golden hour practice because when it's a golden hour, when it's this time of night and it's actually sunny and the sun is setting down my street, down Waverly, down the Waverly Street, the sun sets right near Home Depot. Actually, I walked out of work the other night and it was the most incredible sunset I've ever seen. I took a picture. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram. I'm not posting much on Instagram anymore. So maybe I will just a little bit because I still take lots of pictures, that's for sure. Anyway, golden hour. We're doing some Bowie, and I'm gonna do it because I've got my little guy here, my magician. He's being chill. He went to a birthday party earlier, and now he's zonked. And I'm about to make us a yummy, yummy dinner. I won't tell you about the food I'm gonna make. Let's do some yoga and listen to some music. But I was just chilling outside for a little bit in the last few rays of sun, sewing my dress. So I got this dress the other day at this store that I love, but they didn't have any smalls except on the mannequin outside. And I know the girl that works there, and she's really funny. So she was like, "Oh, let me look on the mannequin outside." And she went and looked, and she was like, "It's a small." And I was like, "Okay, I'll take it," because that's the one I saw. I was biking by and I saw it, all rainbowy. And so I was like, "That's the one." Anyway, so she started taking it off the mannequin, and she was like, "Oh, I feel really bad, like undressing her out here." And I was like, "No shame, give me the dress." But then when I put it on, it was still way too big. It was huge. It was like down to here, and it was super like, I was like, okay, that's not exactly my style. So I spent a few minutes just now sewing it. I always used to do that when I was little. My parents hated it about me. I would like cut and sew my clothes all the time. I changed a million times a day. Welcome to me. Anyway, I sewed it a little bit too short, so I had to put some shorts underneath because I was trying to have like down to here at least. But anyway, I cut it there. My rainbow dress. And then I was reading about Bowie because I thought, why do I have Bowie on my mind? And usually when things come in that aren't really my own thoughts, I try to see what the symbolism is in that. And so I was like, what's his birth chart? And guess what? He's a Capricorn. Can you imagine Bowie's a Capricorn? But I know a Capricorn that sure loves Bowie, so in that way, I'm not that surprised. But Bowie's chart is really cool because he's like perfect. He's just perfect. He's got earth, he's got air, he's got wind, he's got fire, and he's got water. And right now, the moon is in Scorpio with this watery trine, making me think of the Bermuda Triangle. Let's not get sucked in. So I'm doing a happier video this evening, not so emotional, not so saily, a little bit more fiery. The fire now, Mars, my planet, is in Taurus, loving on the whole earth, getting grounded. So that's why I was so into the Capricorn. Capricorn's earth sign. My brother is a Capricorn. My first love was a Capricorn. I have this soft spot in my heart for Capricorns. I'm working with 2 Capricorn women that are tough as nails. I tell you, I love Capricorn women. Cappies, you sassy Cappies. You can do it all. Anyway, the full moon coming up is in Capricorn, so we're going to focus on that. And we're going to let Bowie sing us a little bit about Rebel Rebels. Because you know what? When Mars in Aries was at that angle to Pluto and Capricorn, I think we had a good influence on those Capricorns and got them to be a little bit rebellious themselves. Those conformists. They're always doing the right thing, sitting in their values, up there on their emperor thrones. Gotta love them. Bow down to you, Capricorns. But Bowie is definitely one of those that I'll give all of my respect to. So without a further ado, During this golden hour, Lord excuse Shake House of Waverly. We're gonna flow to Rebel Rebel. Let's do it. Put down your mat. While I have a sip of my ginger ale. Thank you for joining me for evening practice. Cheers, whether or not you're drinking. I know there's a lot of like wine yoga out there that probably my friends would probably like more than my sober yoga, but anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I always want to have everybody doing yoga with me, no matter what. No matter what. So you rebels out there, I love you all. Alright, let's have fun. Alexa, play Rebel Rebel by David Bowie.
Rebel Rebel Remastered by David Bowie on Amazon Music.
My little rebel in there might come out probably. We'll see. Like it they know. That was awesome. Whew. I didn't realize some of the lyrics in that song, so excuse me. Unapologetic. Rebel, rebel. What's the worst that could happen? My parents don't watch my video. Do they? I don't know. Oh my god, they must know me by now. If you don't love me by now, you will never ever know me. Okay, before I get too silly, let's ground. Being some heroes, shining divinely. All of the light chords absorbed for the day. I don't know why, but David Bowie was making me think of Ascended Master El Morya, who's been with me. Maybe particularly works with Metatron because they're both symbolic of the diamond, which is Aries' birthstone, and the diamond white, shining, healing light, right, of the starseeds. So we spread those light codes out to all of you. Enjoy the healing. That's what makes us heroes. So treat your neighbors as you wish to be treated and go out there and shine yourselves. But first, let's relax. I'm going to put the camera down. Thanks for putting up with my silliness. Gotta live and love and laugh at it all. I got that sign. I got this sign. It says, live, love, and laugh. I got it in Amsterdam with my ex on a trip that we had to Europe that was super fun, I have to say. We knew how to have fun together. But we went to Amsterdam, had a heck of a time, and I saw that sign in one of the stores that was next to tea shop. So while we were having tea, I was thinking, I really want that sign. I think I'm going to go back and get it. And I ran across the street and I went in to get it. And the guy that was behind the counter gave me this huge hard time about trying to overcharge me. And I called him a turkey and I kind of punched him. I was like, hey, because I noticed that they were trying to overgouge all the tourists. All of the Amsterdamians were seriously gouging all the tourists. And I noticed. I always notice everything. So I was like, I know what you're trying to do. I punched him in the arm. Anyway, girls out there, do not punch. Merlin just came back from a birthday party with his little friends, kicked him in the nuts, and he was really upset about it. So, poor boys. I have sympathy for you all. My poor little Merlin. So we had words with his little friend, and she got really upset, and I think she's a bit of a rebel, so I'm just feeling bad for her now. I hope she's okay. We left her with headphones on, and she sort of went into the house, stormed off. Is she a Capricorn? I don't know. Anyway, heroes, let's just spread love. Can't we all just get along? Peace, love, and light to you all. I hope you had a great day. I did. Get the smile. Okay, let's listen to him and his wisdom, Mr. Bowie. Alexa, play Heroes by David Bowie.
Here's Heroes single version by David Bowie on Amazon Music.
I'm not gonna guide. Just follow along. We're flowing. Fire flowing. Okay. I wish I could swim. Like dolphins can swim. Nothing will keep us together. We can beat them, but help We can do it. Just for one day. At least. Always staying in that heart space. Whew. When we chill in the evening and we ground, when we drop anchor after setting sail in the evening at dusk when the sun sets. That fireball in the sky is ready to go to sleep. That's when we feel peace. Once we turn off all of that outside overstimulation and we come into our heart space, chilling down into our soul, that's where we find peace. So I hope that you get to look inside. Enjoy your evening now. Now we're in our theta brainwaves. No longer in the on, go, go, go. We've chilled and now we can be heroes. Just for one day. Or evening. Whatever it is for you. I hope you're having a great one. Cheers to you all. Love and light. I'll be back soon, I promise. Thanks for putting up with my winking too. I'm just learning how. Learning, growing, evolving all together. Thank goodness we have these ascended masters that have walked the path before us. And we have to be grateful to them, as Krishna Das likes to say, to those that paved the way with their wisdom and their awareness, like Bowie, their divine shining light. And that we can bring that into being. Oh, it just makes me so happy. Anyway, cheers to you all. I'm glad we got to hang out and catch up.